Hey YouTube, my name is Gloria and this is my first video uploaded onto this channel. I decided to do a really bright, colorful eyeshadow look using the BH Cosmetics Festival palette. I've really been loving this palette lately. I've been getting tons of looks from it and it is so versatile. It has pops of color, so you could do something crazy like this and you can do something supernatural. It is only online at bhcosmetics.com and it's still available. So if you really like this look, pick it up before it's gone. And I hope you enjoy the tutorial. I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I use the NYX micro pencil in the color black. I carved them out with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. I also use that as my eyeshadow base for today, and I set it with the translucent palette from Mercier. So my eyes are already prepped, so is my skin. I moisturize with the Philosophy Purity Moisturizer, and I also add some Tarte Maracuja oil because I am a Sahara Desert of dry skin when it comes to my face. And then for my primer for foundation, I use the number 50 serum from IT Cosmetics. So my skin is 100% prepped. So let's move into eyeshadow. Today I have decided that I want to use the Festival palette. This palette came out a while ago. It came out during festival season, like right before Coachella, and I picked mine up from Ulta. You can no longer get it at Ulta. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. You can no longer get it from Ulta because it's not sold in Ulta stores anymore. It was like only in Ulta stores for a few weeks. But you can still buy it on bhcosmetics.com. So it's still very easily accessible. So yes. If you can tell, I've showed this palette quite a bit of love. It's amazing. I'm not quite sure what kind of look I want to go for today, to be honest. This is going to be my first tutorial on my channel. Of course, if you're watching this, you know I have no other videos on this channel. So I kind of just wanted to do like a talk through kind of video. One, so you guys can get to know me and all that good jazz. I was going to do something really professional with like voiceover and all that stuff, but then I figured that's so impersonal, and I definitely want to show my personality when it comes to this channel, so why not talk to you guys? You guys can learn a little something while I do something fun, because I have no idea, none whatsoever, what I'm putting on my face today, so this should be interesting. Okay, so excuse my brushes, they might be a little dirty. I'm using my little swatch to clean it off. All right. So this is actually a Morphe brush. Morphe came out with these brush sets. I think that they're only at Ulta, but I could be wrong. You could probably order them from Morphe.com, but it was two sets. One set was all eyeshadows, well, eyeshadow brushes, and then the other set was all face brushes. So I bought both those because I'm really into Morphe brushes lately. They're actually extremely great quality. You're gonna see a lot of them in this tutorial. This is the blending brush from that set. This blending brush is from the eyeshadow set. Excuse me if I lisp a little bit. I did, fun fact, something else you can learn about me. Growing up when I was really young, I mean kindergarten, 6th grade, I had a lisp. And sometimes when I talk, you can hear my lisp. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, that I had a lisp, but I did. And part of me, like sometimes when I'm talking and I'm not thinking about it, I lisp. So you will hear that a lot on my channel. Just ignore it. So this is one of the eyeshadow brushes from that set. It's really awesome. It's fluffy. I wish they had numbers, but they don't. They just like from the gold set. I think I'm gonna go in with Hippie, and Hippie's right here, and I'm gonna use that as my transition color. So this is a Morphe M441 brush. I'm using this, and I'm gonna pick up Dippy. That's so cute. All right, so Hippie was the first shade I used. Now I'm gonna pick up the pink next to it called Dippy, and Dippy is going to go into my crease as well, create some dimension. So, ooh, do y'all see that? It is pigmented. I am someone who I love color. There is some fallout, but I mean, I'm okay with that. That's why I always do my eyeshadow first. A little goes a long way. I picked up a lot on my brush. Yeah, that's serious. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on this eye. Right now I'm kind of just placing the color. I will go back in to blend it in a moment because it looks a little harsh right now. So now I'm picking back up that gold brush that I applied the orange with. I'm not going to add any extra color, but I am going to kind of blow out this line. So I think I'm gonna go in with Swag. Swag is like this really pretty purple color in this this palette. There is some fallout. It is what it is. So I'm going to Swag right here. Get some of that excess off. I'm going to put this just in my outer corner, kind of create some depth. That's really pretty. Alright, now that I have that done, I'm actually going to take my Essence eyeshadow base. I really like this. This is only like $3, maybe $4 at Ulta. Essence is a super cheap line, but they have some real good quality stuff. Some hidden gems that you would never think were hidden gems. I'm gonna use this to kind of carve out the front of my lid. We're gonna do a half cut crease. I really like it for that because it's not like too heavy or anything like that. It blends out really nicely. So I take like a little brush. This brush I've had it forever. It came out of like an Amazon brush set that my little sister got me one year for like Christmas years ago. I mean years. And I like this brush because it's tiny. It's a flat synthetic brush. You can find them anywhere. And I put a little bit on there and we're going to cut my crease. Alright, I want to make sure you guys can see this. Actually, I'll actually use this mirror. It does not have to be perfect, guys. Like, you be seeing online some of these beauty gurus. I always say, because I have hooded lids, so let me do a little learning lesson. I have hooded lids. So when your eye is open, you should still be able to see that concealer. That means that whatever you put on your lid is not going to transfer up. It took me a long time to learn that. I would do cut creases and they would come out looking so bad. Everything would get everywhere. I'm like, why? Why does it look like this? And it took me forever to realize, because I'm not bringing that color, concealer or whatever high enough for me to cut my crease and get like the desired look that I was looking for. When you have hooded eyes, you have to bring like your lid shade above your hood. If you do not bring it above your hood, it's going to transfer up and your whole look is going to be like a mess. So if you have hooded eyes like me and you have had issues in the past with your eyeshadow transferring from your lid to your crease, then that you're probably doing what I used to do. You're not bringing the color high enough. We don't have a lot of lid space to work with, so we kind of have to create our own lid. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be enough. See, it doesn't have to be perfect, because no one's perfect. It just has to be light enough for us to get the color on there. So I'm going to do the other eye and I will be right back. Right, we're gonna take this blue right here, and it is called the Ultimate. It's not called the Ultimate, it's called Ultimate. So we're gonna take Ultimate right here, and I'm taking a flat brush. This is from, I think it's Coastal Scents. I'm almost certain it's Coastal Scents. It is. It's a Coastal Scents brush that I've had forever. Like, they actually do have pretty good brushes, because I think I got this Coastal Scent brush like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and it's held up well, really well. I love this to apply shadow on my lids. It's nice and tiny. I wish I could find another brush like this. I wonder if Coastal Scent still sells it, because I would love to get a couple more. But I'm gonna pick this color up and I'm gonna put this on my lid. So this is such a beautiful color, but I'm gonna wet it. I kind of want it to be more intense and metallic. So I actually like to pick up the shadow on the brush. I don't ever wet the brush and dip it in there. That's just my personal thing. But I'm gonna pick it up, and I like using the Smashbox Primer Water. I need to buy a new one. And I give it a good spray. One spray is enough. It's a tiny brush. You don't have to go in and go. That's just ridiculously unnecessary. And then we're just gonna make this metallic. Alright, so what I like to do next is I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to clean it on my swatch. I love this thing, I'm telling you. And no blue, there's no blue left on it. And I'm going to pick up Swag again, Swag, and just a little bit on this brush, and I want to kind of blend over this edge just so it looks really nice bleeding into that. Part of me thinks I'm gonna move on to complexion and come back to eyes when I'm done with complexion. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're gonna move on to complexion. I'll be right back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Maybelline Lasting Drama Pencil in the color Silken Turquoise, and I'm going to put that in my waterline. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. That looks pretty darn perfect to me. Now to match on the other side. So now that that is done, I'm going to now smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm gonna go back in with this brush because I love it. Like I said, I use this brush for so many different things. I'm gonna go back into Swag, and I'm gonna concentrate that on the outer part of my eye. I'm actually just gonna use this brush just to place the color. And I'll make sure I'm connecting it to that top color up top. You really want that to be seen. And now I'm going to take this little fluffy blending brush. This is another Coastal Scents brush. Like I said, I've had this brush forever. It's like their small eyeshadow brush, but it's slightly fluffy, and it works really good for blending out colors underneath my lash line. And I'm going to blend that out. Perfect. And now I'm going to go back into this brush. I'm going to clean out my swatch. And I am going to pick up Ultimate on this, and I'm going to put that on my inner part of my eye underneath. And then last but certainly not least, we're going to do mascara. and then sets. I guess setting will be the last thing. So sometimes I love, I'm using the Essence Mascara Lash Princess, the green one. For your face, my setting spray I normally use is all the way on the other side of the room, so I'm just gonna take my primer water from Smashbox, spray my face, then I will do my bottom lash. I don't like doing my bottom lashes with mascara because I have really long bottom lashes, and when they're wet they transfer, so we're just not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna set. Alright, and that is the final look using the Festival palette.